Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 16 of my Old World Beginners series. I just wanted to let you know that I intend to start a new series probably in the next day or two, which will hopefully be a more concise series of shorter videos that explain some of the mechanics that the tutorials don't explain at all or don't do a very good job of, such as how borders grow, how to settle cities, how yields work and things like that. If you are familiar with this game and you've been watching this series, you'll probably already know all this stuff anyway. It's mostly stuff that I've talked about in this series as I've gone through. I'll be starting off with the more basic stuff and then working through into the more complex stuff as time goes on. I will keep this series going. I may change it slightly and edit some bits out of it just to highlight bits that are interesting and different. But I'm not just, intend not to just abandon it in the middle. But for the time being, let's carry on. I did notice at the end of the last video that Assyria were moving a lot of units in my direction, which is a little bit worrying. We are trying to trigger an event to get them a little bit more friendly. I'm not too sure how aggressive the AI is on this difficulty level. I know on things like Civilization, the difficulty level that you play on can determine whether or not the AI will attack you. So it may be that we're being on an easier difficulty that we don't really have that problem. News arrives from Egypt that the king is dead. Egypt has declared war on Persia. Christianity has been founded in Gabe. We've successfully exerted our influence on the Queen of Assyria. She's now influenced. And the princess is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers, so that's our own daughter. We could get a free chariot. That's not bad actually, a chariot would be useful. There's no way we're going to get either of these legacies, so there's no point worrying about beelining a specific tech right now. So we do have some workers who have availability. We should be doing something with those. We've got a garrison here. It's suggesting a barracks. We don't have a barracks yet, so let's go and put that there, because we do have a governor in there at least, so that's fine. Now we are being attacked up here still by, no, wrong city, by this guy, which is a little bit annoying. We should be able to finish them off quite easily. Did we get them? Yeah, we did. So now we want to move in here with this idle worker who I was saving specifically for that purpose. We do have another free worker over here because we've just built that fort. It's suggesting a mine here. It's also suggesting a pasture on the horses, which is good because a pasture is more orders. That is more orders, not marauders. Let us go and heal up some of these units again. Now we're also waiting on a settler here, which is 4 turns away. That's fine. You have already harvested that, and I think we probably want to... Actually, we can have a little bit of a looky over here and see what we've got. Might be able to harvest those gems. Nice, some more culture. We have a decent amount of orders still in the bank, so not a huge concern right now. Let's put you on the hill for a little bit better vision. And, yeah, we had this other guy. Yeah, I've already triggered you. I've worked out why sometimes my units can't walk on water and sometimes they can. You can always move on water tiles within your own borders. Your workers can always go and improve water resources because those resources will always be within your borders. But I think all of your units, including military units, can move across them as well. I think I'm going to bring this guy down here. I'd like to sort of explore what this is. It's freshwater tiles. Units on tile, -1 hit point per year. That's interesting. Have a little look up around there. Okay, he's going to lose a hit point, but that's fine because we'll bring him back next time. We do need to choose a production over here. So we got a fisher. So we have... we do have 1 population remaining, so we could go ahead and get another specialist somewhere. Although expanding the borders here isn't totally necessary. Could probably do with trying to get rid of that a little bit. We could get another disciple. Disciples have been working quite well for us. We could get a gardener, which would give us some oranges, actually. Or we could get honey. We've got a choice for either of them. Same yields. No. We get... The oranges give us 12 food a year. The honey only gives us 6 food a year. So let's go for that one instead then. We'll keep our eye on the discontent. Not a huge amount that I can do there. Christianity has been founded. Travellers from Garbe have been preaching of a man named Jesus Christ, who they call the Son of God. Well, we can't really do anything else, so we'll just see how it progresses. We can... Oh, what do we want to get? Well, yeah, we can get Wisdom up to 8, which is the top of that tree. King Akhenaten... Yeah, Akhenaten. There we go. Let's get that right. King Akhenaten, the New of Egypt. He is just... Oh, that's the original one who's dead, so you're just the new. You don't have any particular skills yet. He's wise and charismatic. Epics or exploration. The court has opened debate on the topic of cultural enrichment, and we are of two minds on the matter. We can invest in national epics, or we can rely on exploration to bring us new experiences. So we can go for epics, where all units will get plus 10 culture per military unit killed, which go to the nearest city, or exploration. No extra unit consumption when outside borders. Scouts can move on water. So as we discussed before, unit consumption is basically maintenance. Units use not just gold for maintenance, but things like lumber, stone, and iron. So when they're outside of the borders, they use more, and that'll reduce that down. Neither are particularly brilliant. We're not really short on our yields there. And we're not really at war, but I think we probably will be at some point, so let's take that one. Leading the next generation, Oligarch Numerius the Younger meets with you to discuss court matters, as he recently taken up the mantle of the family head of the Cloudii in the wake of Gaius the Younger's death. So that's the landowners. He converses with you on various issues as you stroll through the palace garden until finally getting to the heart of the matter. My predecessor, Gaius, God rest his soul, was non-committal about your relationship. Based upon all the correspondence I have read, I came here to see for myself what sort of person you are. I try my best and leave the rest to fate. He becomes jealous about us. I'm a humble servant. We can't do that because we're not charming. I could be a loyal patron of the if Claudia could reach an understanding. So we can pay, which is 10% of our gold. In fact, 380 gold is less than 1 turn of gold. So we'll give him that. Time passes quickly. Princess Vipsania, which is our daughter, is growing up fast and eager to learn. How would we like to educate her? Let's go for philosophy. I do kind of like the idea of getting the wisdom up. A great task, bro. You can use your Chancellor to help manage your realm with special missions. Just select the portrait of your Chancellor in the top right and you will see their available actions in the panel on the left side of the screen. A Chancellor can give family gifts to improve relations with your powerful families, lower discontent with Pacify City, and even imprison troublesome characters. Got it. So where do we have a lot of discontent? Your level is 0. Your discontent is level 4. That needs sorting out. This is... where are we? I never spot the city name easily on here. Oh, Augustus Trevorium. There we go. So let's see if we can do that. So we click on the Chancellor. And we would like to pacify City. And Augusta Trevorium. Saying discontent level... Oh, it's that one at the top. There we go. Similar names. Requires coinage. So we can't actually do any of these yet. So why tell me you can do it? So do we want to do anything with you? I mean, all of the... You're pleased but not friendly. Let's do that one. Let's see if we can get them up to friendly. Is pleased higher than friendly, actually? The Claudius family. Let's go here. No, friendly's higher. So yeah, we'll try and get them up on a par, if possible. Right, okay, we've still got some military units. We've got some orders left over. I'm just going to skip through. I don't think we need to move any of these units around. Everyone is at full health. That said, I could potentially move some people back to their rightful cities, because you're kind of out of space. Now this here is a shrine. Why is it showing green? Is there a reason to put you on there? I'm going to put you on there anyway. And yeah, we could probably also move this guy down into this city. That's fine for now. We'll end the year. Keep our eye on Assyria, although they do like us now. We do have... We've got pearls that are still tradable. So we could give those to somebody. We could even give those to Assyria if we wanted to. Just to try and keep them happy for a little bit longer. News arrives from Carthage that Queen Nazma is dead. A new ruler, King Hamilcar the New of Carthage, has taken the throne. An oligarch of Rome has died. Our husband is now head of the Fabius family. Oligarch Numerus the Younger has died. Chancellor Publius the Vigilant is now head of the Claudius family. So that's changed over. With a mild fever and a runny nose, the King Consort, our husband, is ill. And the Duke, which is our son, is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. That's fine. So we know we've got a new King of Carthage. We're not too worried about that. This is an assignment for our daughter. We can't really do anything. We don't have any options about that. A message arrives from Palit. Having heard rumours of your small ineffectual court, she offers to send an advisor to join your inner circle. Obviously, our government is scandalised by such an offer, and Assyrian at court. So we can welcome them. We gain... Well, we'd lose 4 legitimacy for adding a foreign advisor. Or we must not create conflicts of interest, which would give us 220 civics. We've only got 1 year left to add 4 courtiers. It's never going to happen. But 4 legitimacy is not that bad, and I think we should take them. We've got someone who has a lot of charisma, actually. So he's given us a decent amount of civics, but we are losing some discipline there, but I think that's fine. And then we've got our son. So we've already got a philosophy student, so maybe we go for commerce on him, get some money. So we can upgrade our governor here. Carpenter, that's ships. I mean, it is a coastal city. Wish you could move this window around. You can minimise it, but it is a coastal city. So building ships could be useful. Or we could upgrade him to give him +1 courage. Let's just give him the courage. Right, you guys are all just going to heal up now. We're still waiting on that settler, that's fine. We've got a free worker, which is this one. You've completed the repairs. There's nothing really being suggested here apart from a mine. We've already got a hamlet coming here, so we don't have to worry too much about that. It is suggesting a barracks as well. So yeah, let's go and get... no, we already have a barracks. I mean, you can have 2 barracks next to each other. I must remember to put you on that barracks as well. I don't think another barracks is ideal. Yeah, let's get a mine. And we can get some more iron coming in, although it's not a huge amount. So we'll keep having a little bit of a look around with the scout, because it's literally his job. There's still bits of the map I've yet to uncover. You can move no further. And we've got that other scout that will have taken some damage in here. Yeah, that literally is the edge of the world, really. So let's just bring him home, stick him on that hill, and we'll get him healed up. Choose a production over here. We've completed a war elephant. Yeah, you've got a lot of discontent. We could get a master officer here. This would actually give us +3 training, +5 gold, +1 science, plus another 3 science. So that's... And it leads to elder as well, which could be quite nice. I do think we also need to try and get the discontent down. Let's do the festival first, and then on to the next unit. So I am really thinking about just skipping through these units, apart from the ones that need healing, which I think is literally just that one now. Skip through the rest of them because we don't need to do much to them. These war elephants, though, I might be tempted to bring these a little closer to Assyria's borders. Simply because I've got a feeling they might try something, and having some units around with a bit of oomph might be required. So let's leave you standing there. I don't really have many warriors. I should get some more warriors and put them onto the barracks, because putting a warrior on a barracks does gain them XP passively. We do still have this spare die, and we could give it to somebody. Don't know who I'm going to send that to yet. Did not give me the option of who to send it to. Return pearls. I'm not sure what I just clicked there. That might have been a mistake. I think it's just onto the family head. Yeah, that wasn't entirely clear. Oh well, I will carry on. So, let us go and just pause up all these units. Yeah, there's nothing really to move. We don't have a barracks here yet. We should definitely get one. Do we not have a worker down here? We do. You're working on the boats, so that's fine. And yeah, everyone else can just sort of pause up. So we've got a few workers who are all busy, but that's fine. So let's go through into the next turn. I don't think Assyria is going to attack me, but you never know. We're going to get a free chariot at the end of this turn. Actually got a decent amount of civics in the bank now, making 127 per turn, which is a lot more than I was. We failed a legacy. Oh, we actually lose legitimacy for failing a legacy. Alright, so we lost 10 legitimacy there, failed 2 legacies. Our husband has died in office. Well, that's not good, because now we're short a governor again. What do we want? Convert to state religion, we probably could do with. Could be definitely useful. Colonies and serfdom could also be useful. Would allow us to buy tiles. Increase the landowner's opinion. It's actually quite a useful one. Movement bonus along river can buy tiles. I mean, serfdom is probably more useful there. Although we don't really need the upkeep. I think I'll just go for metaphysics. I do need to choose a new governor. So who's not doing anything? One of you three. You're all going to cost me. You're going to cause some discontent. You would give me some extra stone. You give me quite a lot of extra money, putting you in there. Let's go ahead and do that. So we are still at 5 governors. And now we have some free warriors. It's suggesting a garrison here. Now, a garrison can be built, even though a garrison requires... yeah, it's suggesting a garrison. I'm going to move you over here anyway. Even though a garrison does require an urban tile, it's one of those ones that can be built adjacent to existing urban tiles. So we'll get the garrison here. We'll definitely want to get a mine on top of the gems, and we'll want to get a pasture on top of the horses for more orders as well. Again, more orders, not more orders. So we'll do that. And then we can get a governor in here, because I don't think we've got... Yeah, we haven't got one in here yet, because we don't have the garrison. So that's fine. We need a production here. You have completed a warrior. You've got a little bit of discontent going on. There's not a huge amount of things for you to do. You've got walls. We don't need treasury. We could work on forum. It feels like it might be a little bit of a waste. Might be worth getting another worker, because we do have a lot of tiles that we still need to fix up. Laid to rest, so that's the king consort. So just XP. Solid foundation. An ambassador arrives from Persia with a diplomatic offer. Parasatis desires to build a relationship on a solid foundation, as solid as reliable as a magnificent stone from your quarries. So we can have peace with them. So peace, but a boost of opinion if I want to give 180 stone. I don't have 100. 180 stone. We could easily afford to buy 180 stone. I mean, I've got a lot of money right now, so I'm just going to go control click and just buy 100, and we'll do that. Stay peaceful as long as we can, because that is one of the things that I dislike about Civilization 6. Is it's very, very difficult to get a peaceful win. It feels like you're always having to go for the, you know, sort of militaristic approach. Again, we've got a pasture over here. It's definitely worth getting that for more orders, and then we want to come down here afterwards, and there was something else I saw that I just thought I should probably connect up, and it was out the corner of my eye, but now I'm missing it. I thought there was just one tile there that I thought, oh yeah, I need to get that as well. It might have just been a suggested tile to build, actually. I think there was a granary option down here, so we'll probably get that later on. We do still have some free workers. So you finish that over there. We could go and get the pigs. That would give us more food and more growth. Suggesting a garrison and a barracks. Do we have either up here at all yet? We don't have a governor, so I'm going to assume probably not. So maybe we want to go for the... what do we need a garrison or a barracks? What are the options? Needs a garrison, stronghold, or citadel. So let's build the garrison first. So we'll move you here and get you building a garrison. There we go. All of our military units, I think, have leveled up now. Sorry, healed up now, so that's fine. I am going to heal you up. I know you're not really a military unit, but... And you're not that useful, but let's get your health back. Looks like Assyria is moving away a little bit with those units. And again, we'll keep doing a little bit of exploration up and over here. I'm in somebody else's borders now. Let's just get out of the way. Up onto the hill for a bit of a better view. More settlers popping around, and we do have one worker left. Oh, we've got a unit there that needs healing. Let's do that. So one worker left. It's suggesting a possible granary here for 2 growth. Yeah, I think that is reasonable. Let's get the granary there then. And then I think we are just cycling units at this point. We have a chariot. Using mounted units to finish off enemies is the way to go. So that is the same way. This is not actually my first mounted unit. It's my first trained one, but I already have mounted units. So these units move quickly and have the unique ability to rout your enemies, allowing an additional attack if the first one destroys a unit. So I'm aware of that because that pops up in one of the other tutorials. It is a melee unit, so we can go ahead and sit them on top of the garrison, and they will gain passive XP. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, let's go and put the elephant into my own territory. Now, what I could do here, we do have some free orders, and we've got quite a bit of training in the bank, so let's go ahead and choose a promotion for this. Shield bearer could be useful. Horsebane mounted units. What do these guys have a lot of? I did see some of their units. They've got a good mix of everything from what I can see. Going for something like combat is just a good all-round one though, so pretty much works against everything. Let's go for that. We could also do something like that with our camel archer as well. Extra 10% versus melee units. Yep, let's go and do that. You don't always get the option that you want to, so sometimes you just have to take what is available. You're going to continue to sit there because you are just waiting for the settler, which is now 2 turns away. And yeah, we've got some melee units that are just waiting on orders. Some of these guys are in the wrong city, but most of them are okay now. Although these ones are from our own city, I think. So we could start bringing you back over in this direction. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. Just try and get them in the right cities where we can. And that is the end of the year. So I'm going to end the turn there. I am making progress, although it is rather slow. I am still at the top of the scoreboard. We can check the scores out by looking over here. So we've only managed to do 3 ambitions so far. There's still a few wonders available. Mostly for strong culture. So the Mausoleum, the Acropolis, and the Colossus. I don't think I've got any cities that are strong yet. Getting to Legendary is going to be really, really difficult. So yeah, we just need to get some more ambitions. Yeah, so we need 34 more victory points to get the ambitions. I'm not even sure that only possible for human players. So the AI cannot get an ambitions win because there'd be no way to track how many ambitions they've completed, so it could easily be cheesed if the programmers wanted the game to cheat, because you've got no way of being able to tell what ambitions the AI is getting and how it's progressing towards them, so it doesn't have that win condition. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you are still enjoying this series. Like I said, do look out for my new series that will be starting, where I'll be doing some more concise videos that just sort of act in addition to the tutorial and cover bits and pieces that the tutorials don't, essentially. And I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.